What's up, what's up? You know who it is? It's Fire Chicken, Scrapyard. A little bit of kicking it with chicken tonight, so maybe we got some Q&A from the fighters, from the fans, people just finding out about us. So if you get on here, you want to know something, I'll do my best to answer it. We got fights coming up on March 27th, so not this weekend, but next weekend. Looking forward to it. Getting all the names of people together. I've got them all wrote down, weights, names, fighting experience, etc. And basically what I'm going to do after that is, hey, what's up, Magic? Once I got everything in order, I'll start kind of looking at experience levels and weight, and I'll start putting people together. Usually how it works is I can get most people matched up, but then there's like a couple oddballs. An oddball would be like, you might have a 300-pound guy that only wants to do kickboxing, or like a lightweight guy, like a 130-pounder that just wants to do kickboxing or just do MMA. Basically, I don't have a matchup readily available. What's up, Cedric? It means I just don't have somebody readily available, and I'll usually go on our group on Facebook and I'll post and I'll say, hey, I'm looking for such and such fighter to do this type of match. So if there's anybody that comes across the message, they can look at it and maybe decide they want to fight. In the event that I can't find somebody for that person, I might talk to some other people and try to adjust. Like, hey, this guy's got 10 pounds on you or something. Do you want to take the match? Obviously, nobody's ever obligated to take matches. In fact, you can drop out of your match if you're not comfortable with it. But I do try to match people up the best I can with the information that I'm given. Sometimes people's idea of where they fall in terms of their skill level can be a little bit off. So it does help if they send me a sparring video, an old fight, something, and I can look at it and I go, okay, this guy's on a 1 to 5. This guy's a 3, or this guy, he's never trained at a real gym before. It could happen, Magic. Arm & Hammer's actually more of a kickboxer / MMA fighter. But I mean, he proved against Golden Hands that he's got some hands too. The Gaio Golden Hands rematch is this month. So there, gotta hide people. All right. What do you guys want to know? You guys got any questions, comments, concerns? I just got some free time tonight and thought I'd come on here and talk to everybody. Maybe I'll hop over on. I might hop over on Facebook. Yeah, Magic. The ref fought 2 events ago. Look him up. It was Gimp versus Yangshi. Maybe a small training session. I hadn't planned it, but I might be able to work something out. So just like last event, guys, I'm going to be taking the alternate angle and throwing it up on the membership section of the group. So like you'll get to see all the fights as soon as they come out. Coyote. Who is that? That's not Alpero, is it? Shinigami? You know, he's talked to me before about wanting to come out. He said he was going to come out. I would like him to come out, but nothing for sure. One person that did hit me up though that wants to come out is Dirty Devil. If you're familiar with him at all, he's had several matches in Street Beefs. He's fought pound for pound, West Coast, and the OG branch. I knew it was only a matter of time before he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, I wanna help in the scrapyard. That way he can get every single branch, and he could be the first guy to ever do that." I'm doing good, just recovering from my little black eye here. It's a lot better, a lot better. Uh, Ace. If you look at my stuff that just came out, it's a lot. It's a lot better than my stuff from. Okay, so look back to when I was in the boxing ring. That was a lot worse. Um, I don't know. How many hosts have you seen though? You seen like Scarface and maybe a couple others. So I mean, not everybody's comfortable in front of the camera as soon as they start doing that. Not only that, but when Scarface first started doing it, he wasn't really that comfortable in front of the camera either. Go back and like look at the very, very first Street Beef fights. He's been doing. You got to figure he's been doing this for like 13 years. But it's different when I'm sitting here talking to a camera. I guess it's more like when I'm in my yard and I get the camera on me. I'm on the spot and um, I don't know. I'm expected to say certain things for sponsorship and all that. So, oh hey, thanks, Magic. Did the magazine arrive? I don't believe so. Um, if it did, my wife didn't give me the package, but she would have. I'll check the tracking number tonight when I get off of here. I really appreciate you sending that out. I might like put it up here or something. I don't know. Keep it in like a plastic and then pin the plastic up here. But I mean, it's honestly the first magazine I've ever been in. So, um, Jay Gotham is coming out this event. He's going to corner his training partner, but he had me put him down as a backup. So if somebody doesn't show up, he'll jump in. I got Turtle fighting Gaio's is his cousin or his brother. That's going to be a good match too. What's up, Isaiah? Welcome to the scrapyard again. Are you ready, bro? Isaiah's in the house. He's got a match this weekend against Doughboy. Not this weekend, next weekend. You know what I mean? So he's got a match against Doughboy who fought Blacksmith. So this is round 2 of the 155-pound tournament. Buddy V's fighting Hitmon Lee, and then next month will be the championship fight between whoever wins between Isaiah and Doughboy, and whoever wins between um, Buddy V and Hitmon Lee. Plus, I got Blacksmith coming out again this month, all the way from Arizona. Yes, Arizona. Doughboy coming from Illinois. I got a guy just signed up today, coming from Bosnia. Like I had to look up where. I feel dumb. I had to look up like exactly where Bosnia was. I had an idea, but he's here for something, and he's here till the end of the month. But he signed up. He said he weighs 172 pounds, and I think I'm gonna give him. I think I'm gonna give him Shrugs, because Shrugs is right up around 165 to 170. So That should be a good match. I guess the Bosnia Bull will be his name, and I guess he's had some fights back home, so he's got some experience. Look out for that fight. Blacksmith is fighting. I feel bad. I don't know his name. Um, dude that does a lot of traditional martial arts. He posted in our group. Again, I don't know his fight name, but that's going to be a really interesting matchup because Blacksmith's last match against Doughboy, he looked to look like he had some kind of a boxing background. His hands look pretty good. So you see like traditional martial artist versus a boxer. It is an MMA match. Thanks, Ace. Um, Not for us. No, no, Isaiah. They got the boot. They were acting like little kids, so they're on a timeout. I don't get paid to babysit, so and it's not like one thing happened and I was just like be gone. It's like a lot of stuff happened, so I'd been putting up with issues for several months. And I thought the fight was going to be like the culmination of it. Like, hey, if we can get this fight done, get some, get that kind of beef taken care of. But when you don't want to settle the beef, then like, what do you do? But it's that's not why they didn't want to solve the beef. There was a lot of other stuff that went on too. But is it permanent? I don't know. It depends on them. Do I hate them? No, I don't. I thought they were good kids, but um, big boys, are you on Facebook? Join our Facebook group, Street Beef Scrapyard on Facebook. Get on there. Um, we post fights at the beginning of the month usually, and they're in the events section. You can go find them, and then you just follow the directions in the event section, and then I match people up towards the middle slash about the middle of the month, and then at the end of the month you know who you're fighting. So I, I I get a lot of messages every day from people on how do I sign up? How do I do this? Um, if you want to fight, what's your weight? What's your weight, man? So I'll be honest, Golden Hands might be moving on to bigger, better things eventually. And well, you're the right weight. If you wanted to fight Golden Hands, you would need to get out here and do a couple fights and then earn a title shot. MMA for who? Oh, 150 for MMA. Man, Isaiah, you need to just worry about that belt. I see your interest was piqued when you said your weight there. The location's in Gig Harbor, Washington. Where are you located, man? Yeah, I mean, you ain't lying, Magic. I mean, you can check out his fights and stuff. Who are your favorite scrapyard fighters, guys? Like, I made a poll the other day in our group, and I just wanted people's opinions on like, hey, who do you want to see fight in the scrapyard next? I even put some people um that weren't scrapyard fighters but were street beef fighters. Hey, Vicious Species, thank you, bro. Really appreciate it. True Grit. True Grit ever gonna fight again? Honestly, I don't know. Um, I think he's got some other stuff going on right now. I don't know if he's training. Um, he's been a friend of mine for a long time. I haven't really talked to him much in the last few months. But yeah, Magic. Those are some good options right there. Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see another highlight video? I made one a while back, but Jay Gotham. Yeah, Jay Gotham's he's a favorite. What do you guys think of Solo? Have you guys checked out Solo? Check out Solo versus Alpero. Alpero's the guy that gave me this. I dropped an MMA fight today. It was Anubis versus Rockili. Rockili. I know I butchered that. Either way, Jay Gotham's got a lot of personality. Pony Boy, yes. There's another one. But you guys liking everything on the channel? I'm trying not to put any sparring videos on. Oh, that still hurts. I'm trying not to put any sparring videos on this channel. So I'm doing these lives. I'll do one every couple days or every few days. Gash, yes. And then I try to drop a video like every 2 or 3 days. And I'm also I know it's just small details and stuff, but I go in and I take a picture of the fight and I enhance the color and make it look so like if you're scrolling through YouTube and you see it, it kind of pops out at you like you want to click on it. But our videos look like they're getting a lot of views and stuff. Yeah, I am. More so like I used to be. Now I just kind of I train and I have people come out. But I've been boxing for like 4 years. I did MMA about 10 years, 12 years ago. I did 4 MMA matches back then. I've done 3 fights with Street Beefs. So I'm 3-0 with Street Beefs. I went 3-1 in MMA. I've been doing BJJ since like 2004. I never lost a BJJ match, but I've rolled against guys that just like um, MMA blindfolded. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey. Um, oh, we got the same record. Hey, don't worry about that loss, man. I mean, I took mine harder than you probably took yours, but I there's part of me that still wants to do it. That Isaiah, there's part of me that still wants to do that. Thing is though, like I got wrestling, not like your level of wrestling. I'll say Isaiah, you're wrestling, and don't get a big head about it, but you're probably one of the best wrestlers I've ever wrestled. Solo's gonna fight next month. Yes, there is kickboxing. We do kickboxing. I would say our branch is probably the leader in like popularity for kickboxing. And you're right, Isaiah, almost 10,000. That was my goal for the year was 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And now it's, dude, I January I had 3,500. So, I mean, I just keep putting out videos and try to just like do the best I can. And I'm continuously getting subscribers. So it's working out good. And I truly appreciate everybody that has put in the effort and helped out, whether it was to build the cage that we got, whether it's Pete with the camera work, Gimp our referee, people that volunteer for medical teams, people that like Ben that work security, but then there's also just people that seen my dream when it first started and they were like, "Hey, man, I really hope you accomplish what you're trying to do. I support you, and I'll do anything I can to help you out." And some of those are like close friends that I've known for for 10 plus years, but they've just been a part of this the whole time, volunteering their time. You know, a lot of people volunteer their time to come out here and help out, especially at the events. You can't just run an event by yourself. It'd be impossible. I mean, I was kind of trying to do it a little bit at first because I didn't have the knowledge of what needed to be done as far as assigning jobs to people and stuff. But in the very beginning, I think I was running the camera. I was announcing the fights. I was, yeah. And then we got Paul and Derek in there to help with matchmaking, and then we got Pete, our camera guy, and um, yeah. See, I Isaiah, I hadn't actually done any grappling. When I grappled with you, it actually been like quite a while since I'd done any consistent grappling. I did a couple grappling matches against Buddy V and Seek John last weekend. We had a good time out in the cage. Yes, yes. Actually, the answer, Gumby is not fighting again. He's moving on to do. He's pursuing a professional career, which I wish him the best. He's still going to be part of the scrapyard as far as helping out and that kind of stuff. You don't bend like that. Yeah. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu's, you got to be pretty limber for that. Um, I can look up really quick. Mr. Wu. Yep, Mr. Wu. Are you guys coming out on the 27th, Russ? Um, Isaiah, I don't know, but he's involved a lot with the group. I wouldn't push him to fight. I think that was kind of just like a bucket list item, kind of like he wanted to do. And the cool thing about that is he's actually training the guy that he fought, and that the guy's name is Rabbit, and Rabbit is fighting this month, 220 boxing. Um, hey, Meme Man, have you fought for us, or are you just saying, hey, if I did fight for you, could I have the raw footage of my match? Not yet. Um, you know what? If we could work something out, okay. We just need to talk about like where stuff could be posted and that kind of stuff and all that. But I'm sure you realize like it goes on YouTube, so we're trying to protect the YouTube. Watching the fight request for the 135. You have a 135er with interest. Um, Russ, I'm gonna pull it up right now. That's actually what I was doing on my phone. I can tell you what type of match he's looking for and his experience level. So, uh, he says he's 125 to 135 pounder. He's looking for two inexperience, limited jiu-jitsu experience, and limited MMA sparring. He could possibly. I'll ask him if he's interested in boxing, kickboxing. What would your guy be interested in, Russ? All of it, the MMA. I don't. It doesn't sound like this guy's ever had a match or anything like that. So Slick Rick is actually the guy that's going to be fighting Turtle. 145, experience 4. Yangshi is fighting again. Yangshi fought Gimp. Okay, Russ. It would be a good match, I'm sure. Just DM me a message or something if you get confirmation from the fighter, and then we can work it out. Serpentarius is fighting. Oh, hold on back here. Yangshi fought in Gimpar referee. He's 145 to 155 in there, and he's looking for a boxing match this time. He also fought Weird Boy, Rude Boy. I think so too, Isaiah. I really do. Oh, my phone thought I said something to it. And we got Serpentarius. He fought. Who did he fight last time? Doughboy. No. Who did Serpentarius fight? Oh, Hitmon Lee. Yeah. I don't. I don't think YouTube gives you a plaque at 10K. I think it's 100K. If you're interested in calling somebody out, you have to get a hold of me on Instagram or Facebook personally. I don't allow call outs in the group. The reason is because, okay, guys, I mean, say me, for instance, I'm in the group and this new guy comes in and says, "Hey, Fire Chicken, I want to fight you." Well, it's like, I mean, I don't know nothing about this guy. You know, he could be damn near pro. He could be in super good, whatever. But I'm almost obligated to say yes, or I look like a punk. I don't want to put people in a position where they think like they have to take a match because somebody's calling them out. But you know, like if you get a hold of me and say, "Hey, I want to fight so and so," I could contact so and so and say, "Hey, look, this guy he wants to fight you." Or maybe right away I'll be able to tell, like, "Nah, that ain't gonna work, man." It's like you can't call out that fighter. I know, you know, I know what you're doing, but believe it or not, people want to come out and get a sure win. They don't want to come out and challenge themselves. Some people. I'm not categorizing everybody. Do let's see. He fought Karate Dude. Yep. It's 100K and up. Yeah. So you actually get something at 10K. It's called the Bronze Award, and it allows you to put merchandise on your channel, so you can like have links to your Teespring and your apparel. You know, like this or whatever. So that's what you get at 10K. There might be something else too, but it's 100K that you get the silver one. But what I'm noticing about subscribers is the more you get, the faster the ball rolls and picks up subscribers faster. So I think it'll probably be easier to go from it's easy it's almost seems like it's been easier to go from uh you know 5 to 10K than it is to go from 0 to 1K. We're located in Gig Harbor, Washington. Yeah, I want to know who you want to call out. I, I won't. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, on here, I don't care, whatever. But oh, you don't. Okay, yeah. It's normally how it works is you sign up, you show up, we match up at the fights, and then you fight whoever. But in the interest of wanting to get fights going faster on the fight day, I've opted to start matchmaking ahead of time. Now let's catch 22 with this. I think I have that right. Catch 22. Anyway, double-ended sword, double-bladed axe, whatever, uh, to it, and that's when people know who they're going to fight. Sometimes they get thinking a lot about it. Like, I'm fighting this guy. It gets in your head, and you start doubting yourself. You start making excuses. You know, it's like, I have a cough today. I'm not going to fight this month. It's like, but when you show up and not know who you're going to fight, I mean, you don't know nothing about him. You don't got time to research it. You don't have time to get scared or or nervous about it. You just put your gloves on, and whatever you trained up to that point, um, it's either going to work for you in the match or it's not. So roulette is way more fun. Yeah. My first MMA fight, uh, it was like a smoker show. So I'd make 170 pounds. I show up. They have us all in a circle. They're looking at weights and experience and all that, and they put me up against this dude. And like I just looked at all I had was this guy to look at, and that was it. That's all I had. So I can tell you, like, all I was thinking about that time was like, damn, I had to just weigh in at 170. I'm normally 185, 190 pounds. I'm hungry. I ate a foot long sub right before that match. I ended up winning the match with a guillotine choke, but um, gassed hard. Like the adrenaline dump, that's a real thing. Yeah, it's more pure if you don't know who you're fighting because you train in you train in the way that you think is going to be the most effective against general population, right? Um, but when you see an opponent and you know how they move, what style they have, now you focus. You might change your training a little bit. It's like, wow, that guy's a good wrestler. I need to work on my takedown defense. Um, so yeah, you just don't know. But Animal said he's fighting this month. Animal didn't sign up. Animal didn't answer my message when I messaged him, and so I have no idea. No, I wouldn't give Animal to Shinigami because Animal's only had one fight. I would give, to be honest, there's a couple people I would give to Shinigami. He wants one person, and I might give him that one person if that person would want to fight. But I think Ponyboy would be a really good Ponyboy or Pookie would be a really good matchup for Shinigami. Right now, I'm 196. Once I get to 180, I'll be ready. So I'm hoping to visit the scrapyard in a couple months. Nice. We actually have a guy fighting that is always on here. His name's Illuminate the State. Yeah, same here, Isaiah. Baby Hulk's actually mentioned coming out a couple times to me. You know, it really makes me feel good that these fighters want to come out here because we really don't get a lot of advertising. Like I get asked all the time, "Are you guys actually a Street Beefs group?" I'm like, "Yeah, we are." Um, but we don't get mentioned as much. Let's see here. Haven't seen that one guy that always carries the pads. Was it Paul? Pony Boy versus Shinigami seems like a good fight. Yep, he's from yeah, Paul. He's off at school and stuff right now. Are you from Washington State, me man? Hey, I you know what, Penwell, I when I first started this whole thing, I kind of had a vision, and I started wanting to work towards that vision, and I tried tweaking and modifying certain things, and listening to comments on YouTube, constructive criticism comments, not just stupid comments. Um, and I tried to adjust our yard to try to give people what they want, but still keep it backyard. I would never want it to look like it's a professional arena, like it's like something you see at a coliseum. It loses its appeal, to be honest. But people see like the backyard look, and They're more intrigued by it. Sergio, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Haven't heard from him. I don't know what he's doing. You guys got to figure like it's. Whoa. You guys got to figure something here. Like, we got hundreds of fighters, I would say, that have probably fought at different times, or people that say they're going to sign up, this and that. And I can't keep track of them all. You know, like, if they want to fight, they need to get a hold of me to fight. I'm not going to message people every month and be like, hey, dude, are you going to fight? Unless they said, hey, I'm going to fight next month. Like, you know, then I'll maybe send them a message. But I can't always guarantee that I'm going to be able to get a message to somebody. Simo, he is not fighting this month, but he is fighting next month. And I believe I got an opponent for him. I'm not going to announce who the opponent is yet until, you know, I'm for sure. But yeah, I'm going to wait until I see for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna be going alone this weekend. Oh, we'll get you a good corner, Isaiah. Hey, hold on a second, guys. Isaiah, what if I asked your old nemesis to corner you this weekend? Um, you see, did the match look unfair to you? Like, you guys want to question our stuff, but I mean, the match was perfectly fucking balanced. It couldn't have got any closer than that. Another thing you guys don't realize is sometimes we match people up ahead of time and people don't come in at the right weight, or maybe somebody's fighter backed out and I said, hey, Anubis, do you guys want to fight each other? There's a weight difference. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. So I mean, something always doesn't seem right to people. It's like, oh, hey, Boombox and Arm and Hammer, why would you let such a skilled opponent fight somebody that has no fighting experience? How do you know the guy didn't have any fighting experience? Do you know his background? Or do you think maybe he made like a split second mistake at the very beginning of a match and got KO'd? Um, yeah, they were super well matched. Yeah, I agree, meme. So like, I think like emulating styles and stuff will help you develop yourself as a fighter. You know, because obviously what the pros and stuff do, the high names, they've got that stuff to work for a while, or else they wouldn't be at such a high level, right? So, jeez, why? Hold on, guys, I'm looking something up. All right, I'm looking something up, guys. Yeah, there'll be I I don't know. You see why you I don't know. Understand why you're so concerned about it. Like, it was a it was a decision victory. It wasn't like somebody got beat down. Nobody ever likes having their shit questioned. Like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Hell, for all I know, the weight could have got mixed up putting into the into the video. What's up, Christopher? Shit. Now I'm curious. Okay. I mean, I know that Anubis's opponent backed out in the last second. So Anubis signed up at 180. I mean, I can show you right there. Signed up. So chances are it got put into the video wrong because Rockilly was 175, level 2 MMA. Anubis 180, experience level 2 MMA. How would you have done it? Because it doesn't really seem like a punk move on anybody's part when they're both exactly the same. All right, I'm done with that conversation. Ricky, what's up? From the UK. I've been noticing more and more people from the UK. Hey, I do need some sleep. I've been on 12s ever since the last event at work, and it's a lot of work being at work for 12 hours a day, coming home for family stuff, sparring on the weekends, and then running the group. So, hey, you know what? Share if you can, share all of our videos and stuff. Get our videos out there so people can see them, guys. You know, if you go to the video and just hit the share button and then copy the link to it and then post it all over the place, that stuff gets out for people to see. Um, Thanks, King Warlord. Appreciate you being a solid fan from the beginning. Thanks, Ricky. We're supposed to, Street Beat is supposed to be getting a UK branch, but I think there's some stuff tied up with COVID right now and that kind of stuff. Um, it's a lot of work. Uh, I mean, if I hadn't researched a lot of it before I started doing it, a lot of people are just like, oh, I want to start a backyard fight group, but they don't really think about everything that's involved with it. And there's so much involved with it. But, out of necessity to make that dream a reality, you really have to want to do this for a long period of time before you actually do it. It's not something that you can just start up and people start it up for the wrong reasons too. They're like, oh, I want to make a bunch of money. I want to do this or that. But no, if you don't genuinely enjoy what you're doing, you're gonna get sick of it pretty fast. All right, me man. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you're in that Facebook group. You can even like put out your name, me man, on there, or remind me that you talked to me. Cause yeah. Hey Isaiah, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. Are you working this weekend, Isaiah? Boxing mixer. Yeah, I just don't want to box Pookie, so I don't want to box Pookie or Pony Boy. Oh, or Neasy Gun. Hell no. I mean, we could do you're off at 5 tomorrow? 5 p.m.? I have to ask because people have weird schedules. Might be able to come out for an hour and work on some stuff. Just general stuff. Also because I like to get a workout in too. You know what? Your boxing mixer's idea. Who said that? Oh, King Warlord. What if we did like just a boxing event, something like that? Power foods. All boxers check us out. Power foods. Okay. Um, one tip for your videos: when you switch camera angles, sometimes audio source will switch too. Usually, camera angle switch. One consistent stream of audio is more pleasant to the ear. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's Pete's our camera guy. Yeah, just hit me up like while you're at work. Just send me a message and be like, "Hey, man, are we on?" You know, I might be able to. I got to kind of feel out tomorrow. Um, so Pete does our camera stuff, Penwell, and I don't know how he does that stuff. Um, it he does all this stuff for us. He's doing a really good job, like a really good job. I couldn't ask for a better camera guy, you know. Um, so
Mom said it's fine if you say it's fine if I can get a game.
I'll talk to you about it later.
Well, I'm bringing in my Oculus, so for them to play.
Um, I
He said it's fine.
I I mean Sergio, you know, like I take care of Pete. I'll just put it that way. But he is providing a service, like a valuable service to us. He's not just filming; he's editing all of our videos, posting our videos. About all I do is I do all the details with them, like the info and stuff, and the heading and all that. And then I also do all the thumbnails for the videos too. But I mean, I help him. So I help Pete out with travel expenses. I help him out with food. I hook him up with shirts. You know, so that's what I was getting at with that whole thing. But oh no, Penwell. It's not. I mean, it's detail stuff, and that's cool because I've always tried to listen to people's you know, like nitpicking or details, that kind of small stuff. Um, my next stream is random, man. I'm gonna have another one coming up though because I have to announce the fights in a few days. Who's fighting who? So keep an eye for that. If I'm just gonna tell you guys ahead of time though, that stream is gonna be pretty crazy because I'm gonna have a lot of people on here, a lot of people talking back and forth, and if you want to get your message noticed, do a super chat, and it like even if you do just a really cheap super chat, I'll see it. Um, I'm also probably going to do I'll probably also film on Facebook too. So I'll have two going. So the people on Facebook will see me and the people on YouTube will see me. And I'll probably save the video and I'll probably post the video on Instagram too. Because we do have people that sign up on Instagram. King Warlord, I don't know yet. I want to run a test and see how it turns out. It looks really neat, but you never know how much attention a video is going to get on YouTube or whatever. What's up with Pony Boy? I think he's fighting next month. He's been busy lately. What's up? What's up, random? How you doing, man? Oh, I'm sleeping in tomorrow though. I've been getting up at 4 o'clock. For weeks now. Yeah, I got to put together a list of. I want to do a data sheet of all of our fighters we've ever had and their win loss records just to keep track of. Um, we got we got some people that are getting close to getting their name on the wall. Uh, so Golden Hands is getting close. Shrugs is getting close. Ponyboy is on his way. Isaiah's on his way. Um, yeah, we got the Canadian wanting to come back and fight for our title for 205-pound boxing. I got a couple people kind of picked out that I want to represent us for boxing. What's up, Gash? Welcome to the scrapyard. Um, but yeah, the video in the next couple days, that'll be the big one. That'll be where I talk about everybody's fights and maybe give some details about the fighters that I have. I was kind of going through it already. Um, I get sidetracked pretty easily sometimes. Yangshi fighting, Serpentarius fighting. Um, okay. Let's see. Serpentarius. Takachi. I butchered that. I know. Skill level 3, 147 to 150 pounds. Participated in several smokers boxing. So we got a formidable boxer here. Sergio. Um, I I think you should look up Pookie and Ponyboy. To be honest, um, Animal showcased some good wrestling, but Pookie and Ponyboy, I feel like for heavyweights have the best hands. Kneesy Gun, super heavyweight, excellent hands. Real Lion, um, I'd like to see him fight again, just to see against a different opponent how well he is. Boxers, yeah, I'm talking boxing. Okay, so exclude Animal there and top boxers. I would say our best boxers are, yeah, Moses is another one as a really good boxer. So I've got, like, I'll say, and I'm not excluding anybody. I'll give you just kind of my quick run through on who I think are really good boxers. But like I'll say, Turtle, Gaio, Golden Hands, Moses. I'm not gonna talk about myself. Um, I thought there was somebody else a little bit higher up. Yeah, and then the guys that I mentioned. Real Lion, possibly. I would like to see more of him box. Illuminate the State, constantly on here. Gash, you should. I talked to Heart in the Fight about doing maybe like something with the scrapyard where we go over our kind of up and coming fighters or highest prospects or something like that. Try to get people's names out a little bit. I want fighters to get as much exposure as they can, to be honest. So illuminate the state. Yeah, level 1 boxing, MMA, kickboxing, coming from San Diego. The Blacksmith fought last event against Doughboy. He's looking for an MMA match. Turtle is currently 4-0, 4-0, 4-1. Yep, boxing. Isaiah tournament, Buddy V tournament, monogamous, 160 level 2 boxing MMA. The Samaritan, 160 boxing level 1 2. So like those two might be able to go together, monogamous and Samaritan. Christian Davis. This is the guy that I was telling you that had the traditional style martial arts. He listed himself as a 4 to a 5. Wow, that's like Arm and Hammer level. So I gave him to Blacksmith. Shrugs. Um, I gave Shrugs to the the guy coming from out of the country. Sorry, I forgot his name already. Crazy Legs, formerly known as Genshi, fought last month against Simo. That match is not out yet. Seafood Dangerous. I don't know if he's going to actually make it to the event. I hope he does. Yes, Gash, you are right. That's why we haven't been seeing Arm and Hammer around. Arm and Hammer has a sanctioned kickboxing fight tomorrow. So, Arm and Hammer, if you're watching this, I wish you the best of luck. But I feel like your skill will carry you through it, and it won't come down to luck. Soul Reaver, 170-pound, level 3 MMA. Dunley Stewart. Who was that? Experience level 3, 170 MMA. War Chief, 170. I think I actually have a match for him next month. He's an experienced MMA fighter, does sanction fights. Um, Willie James, I think if I remember this correctly, I think that his name is going. He's going as the African, and he's 170, skill level 1 to 2, kickboxing. World Star 180, 0-0 MMA experience 1. Preacher's Son 205, level 3, 0-0 in the yard. Seek John 14, 210, level 2, 0-1. I'm looking to give him an MMA match this time. Built Different 210. Actually, that might work out between Built Different and Seek John. 0-0, no experience, MMA boxing, grappling. Young Laos, is that right? LOS 215 to 220, level 1 to 2, 0-0. Boxing. Hitman Hans signed up again. 1-0 in the yard. He's a boxer. Oh, he's down as MMA too. He'll do MMA. I didn't catch that before. Rabbit 220, 0-1 boxing. Epic Tan. He signed up a while ago. Um, we're talking like months ago, but he something came up and he couldn't make the event. Level 1 MMA boxing. JJ No Heart 240, skill level 1 to 2. BJJ kickboxing. Interested in MMA or kickboxing. Beast mode 245 to 250. Skill level 1 to 2. Do MMA or boxing. Uso Snowman 250. 0-0 boxing or MMA level 4 to 5. Ooh. Scorpio 300 pounds of previous fights level 1 boxing or MMA. Scorpio is going to be hard to match up. Um, unless beast mode wants to take a weight difference, but sometimes it just comes down to like you looking at your opponent and saying, yeah, I'm okay with that. I guess, sometimes it just depends on where that weight is. Oh, I'm gonna watch that later, guys. Anyway, I that's who we got signed up. There's also some people I didn't mention, like Simo and some other people that have gotten a hold of me personally that I've wrote down. There's people on Instagram I haven't wrote down, I haven't transferred over yet. So there's more people, but I mean we're looking again at the same amount of fights we had last time. It's gonna be a good event. I'm confident. So I'm gonna get out of here, everybody, but look for it in the next few days where I'm gonna have all the fighting, the match announcements. Okay. So with that said, fire chicken out.